Welcome back to the Sheffield United save. Weirdly, there was a video yesterday which wasn't planned. I had intended to upload that episode earlier on in the week and missed it when I was scheduling everything for my week away. So you saw it yesterday. So we're building on that, looking forward now towards the January transfer window, where we are still continually looking for a central midfielder and a centre-back. Please, YouTube comment section, you have the final say on that position. Some more names have been added to the list, that being Kyle Walker, Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, and Tom Davies, who has signed for Sheffield United in real life on a free agent, or as a free agent. I'm probably not going to do that one, and I will defer to your YouTube comment section suggestions for that extra central midfielder. If they hadn't already signed Gustavo Harmer, I then probably would have signed Tom Davies, but we already have confirmed Harmer's arrival at the club for the upcoming January transfer window, and I'd rather you guys chose a new centre mid rather than us sign someone that's probably not going to be good enough, unless you guys decide that you definitely want Tom Davies to be that central midfielder, in which case, fair enough. But it would be my preference to sign someone that's slightly better than Tom Davies, unless for some reason Tom Davies has turned into a worldie and save, which is unlikely. At centre-back, we're still looking. Got Kyle Walker, who obviously said that in real life he would love to return to the club before he retires and can play at centre-back, as we know. So that's an option. Harry Maguire, obviously former Sheffield United player and leaving Manchester United. Maybe. Who knows? That saga continues in real life. And of course, Moretti for us in the central midfield spot currently is only on loan. And we'll look to sign a new centre mid to come in there. And I've got Scott McTominay on the shortlist, as he too looks like he might be on his way out of Manchester United in real life. So, today we've got Everton, Arsenal, Fulham and Palace as we power forward in the Premier League season, headed towards the window. We'll be through the month of November by the end of today, into the final month of the calendar year before that January transfer window arrives. And at the moment, we've got £40 million to spend. 6'5" is a goalkeeper. We've got £40 million to spend. So there is money there to be spent, but not a giant amount. So we're not going to be able to go out and sign some absolute worldies. We are going to have to be frugal with our money, make sure we spend it on the right player, in the right position, at the right time, which is going to be easier said than done, if we're completely honest. We've not had anything from the Youth Academy so far this season that's been even remotely close to worth calling up, unfortunately, but we will continue to keep our fingers crossed on that front. Everton, Fulham, Palace and Arsenal on the way. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save, of course, and please make sure you subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this save. Come and join me on Twitch. You can watch this series recorded live and everything else that we record as well. But for now, let's head to Goodison Park. Everton line up as follows. Jordan Pickford still in between the sticks for them. Amanda Kappa, Tarkowski, Elizondo and Mikolenko, the back four. Idrissa Gana-Gueye sat behind. Dwight McNeil, Abdoulaye Doucouré, Douglas Luiz and Herving Lozano on the left, with Dan Yuma up top as the main striker. And they're 4-1-4-1, as it genuinely is, or a 4-5-1. We are at full strength, as you would expect us to be. The Sheffield United kit for the new season is now available to purchase, so we will be wearing it in the videos as soon as I can get it delivered to me. So it's on the way, and then we'll be wearing the Sheffield United kit just like we do with every other save that we do, wearing the kit of the club that we're managing. Dwight McNeil down the line. That's certainly hit Lowe's hand, unfortunately, and Everton have an early opportunity here to take a 1-0 lead, which they might have done from a defensive mix-up there, but thankfully Trusty got to it. Doucouré. There you go, and he's going in there to Dan Yuma. Strike! Good save! Roaring the Goodison Park crowd to try and drive their team forward. It's been all them so far in the opening 10 minutes or so. Omar Bogle. Jayden Bogle getting rid of that, thankfully. Omar Bogle, the striker. Jayden Bogle, the wing-back. Well done, Ches. It's only been however many games and episodes. Surely you know your players' names by now. Trusty into CHUBA AKPOM, who actually in real life has now gone to Ajax rather than the rumoured move to Sheffield United. And apparently the move for Cameron Archer in real life from Sheffield United is also stalling slightly. So thankfully we're not in the market for a striker now in this save, because we have CHUBA AKPOM. And he, so far, is the league's top goal scorer with 9 and 10. We're trying to get some winning goals of our own here. You can see the Sheffield United fans in the background there. Down the side, as they always are at Goodison Park. Fingertip stuff, was it from Jordan Pickford? Or did it just quite simply go wide? I think that was the case. By Vinny Souza, give it back to him here and quickly forward to Ollie McBurney. You see the run that Chuba's making. First touch is decent here from CHUBA AKPOM. Defenders closing him down from every angle, but none of them can get there. His 10th goal in his 11th game this season. CHUBA AKPOM gives us a 1-0 lead away from home at Goodison Park in front of those travelling Sheffield United fans. Fantastic way to start the day. Welcome back. What a goal as well. From the edge of the box. Pure shot power and accuracy. Brilliant finish. Okay, this is building well for Everton now. Everything they've done so far in this game has been very well put together. El Chucky Lozano. Abdoulaye Doucouré has been trying long shot after long shot. Now Douglas Luiz is having a go. He's got a great dead ball on him, so with some space he can certainly pick his spot. Thankfully, Dean Henderson was able to get to that spot to stop the ball going in there, but still Everton press. It's kind of been all them, other than the goal that we scored. But they can't score one of their own yet. Doucouré. And Danjuma. And McNeil from range. That's all they've done. Shoot from range so far. In the majority. Hendo's dealt with absolutely all of it. Support arriving on the right-hand side. Lovely ball through the gap. CHUBA AKPOM. I needed you to actually make that run a bit deeper. As it happens, here's Moretti from the edge of the box. They've done plenty of distance shooting. Now it's our turn. From the set piece. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain into the middle. Up we go! And wide we go through Johnny Egan. Ogle caught on it. Danjuma's going to get away from me here. And Lozano. And a top quality finish from Hirving Lozano. We've just made changes to try and freshen things up in the midfield and up top. But that's a wonderful finish from El Chucky Lozano. And Everton are level. All of their pressing has finally paid off. Bogle's out wide here. Dries Mertens is there in the gap. Dries. Good enough footwork to begin with, and then it kind of got away from him. Brewster out to low. In the middle, waiting at the back post. He was Jayden Bogle. And he shoots like a wing-back. Well wide with the first-time volley. That was the chance. We won't get another. We've worked it to him well. And he's past his man. Ryan Brewster's here. It will eventually reach Ryan. Oh, did it hit a hand? It did. Well, the chance from here then. Dries Mertens from 26.6 metres out. And we find a fantastic match winner from Dries again. Within inches. It was on target, but unfortunately the lack of inherent power, despite putting quite a bit on it myself, his own lack of strength in that right leg didn't have the power to beat the goalkeeper. 14 efforts for Everton in that game. They certainly deserved something from it, and they did get a point. I think we'll probably be off top spot with that draw, and indeed we are. Manchester United take that top spot now. They continue to be unbeaten so far this season, and City will go top themselves and knock us down to third if they win their game in hand. With Arsenal next, it's not going to get any easier for us either, is it? At home, though, at least. Hopefully in front of the Bramall Lane faithful, we can do something. Tom Davies is 76 rated and not great. Gustavo Harmer is similarly rated, so I think considering Harmer is already done, we'll do that. But Scott McTominay, 82. Maybe he's something we look to do in January. Do let me know, YouTube comment section. You have the say on this one. Arsenal line up with Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba and Zinchenko. Havertz, Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. And then Saka, Jesus and Martinelli. Arsenal not doing much business in this window or in this save at all. Everybody on the bench is an Arsenal player as well. Very reluctant to spend any cash at Arsenal, which is familiar of Arsenal of old, but not Arsenal of most recent years. So I am surprised, actually. Not that really the 11 needed that much tinkering. It was pretty bloody good last year, wasn't it? But we'll wait and see if they're any good here. They're only a couple of points behind us in the league, so if we do lose this, we will be going down yet another position in the Premier League table. So let's do our best not to bloody lose it, shall we? There to Brewster. A couple of changes in this particular fixture, and Brewster starts up top ahead of Ollie McBurney. And Ryan Brewster is in. And short here is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And that, against his former team, is 1-0 Sheffield United. We took the lead in the last one and couldn't hold on to it. Today's opposition is better than Everton. So you'd imagine we won't be able to hold on to it again. But if we can, we'll be thrilled. And yet again, we are 1-0 in front early on. Back to Arnell. Looking through there for CHUBA, but that was, well, I thought, well, it definitely was, a poor passing decision, but it's one that might actually still help us lead to a second goal. On the volley! Ryan Brewster can't get us a second goal to extend the lead. A brilliant save from Aaron Ramsdale denies us that opportunity. Chamberlain trying to beat his man. Tries and fails, but can still find the ball down the line here to Boglou. Unfortunately, he's offside, but how we haven't doubled the advantage there, I'm not sure. Brilliant stop by the goalkeeper. Martinelli down the line. It's Martin Erdegaard again. Space to whip it. Ooh, elects to play it short. And on the floor, Martinelli failed as he took the effort, but got the shot away. That was the advantage. No goal scored continually. Dean Henderson makes another save today. He's made plenty in this episode so far. Ryan Brewster trying to work the ball about and find the space. Find the space we have. Ow! Until the last moment when we've given it away. Inside to Declan Rice. Not as many chances in this game as the Everton one. But all it takes is a moment for something to change. That nearly was that moment. Corner for Arsenal. They've taken almost every corner short so far today, and that trend continues. Saka with options. Martinelli looking to play the little reverse ball that doesn't work. Egan will dink that over Martin Erdegaard. And look at the run here. Oh, brilliant interception from Bukayo Saka. Very, very well done indeed. Gabi Jesus tries again from range, but doesn't quite work. Havertz is on his favoured left. Oh, and it found its way through, but we'll get rid eventually. There's an Arsenal goal in this game. I don't think we could really deny them the same way that Everton couldn't really be denied from the sheer number of chances they created and the sheer weight of attacking play going one way. Martinelli, Havertz, Jesus, there is that goal. They're level. The Gunners on equal terms. That's been coming for a while. Havertz looking over the top. Saka's got the legs. Lowe's got some relatively quick ones of his own though. Erdegaard got stuck on bloody Bukayo Saka there with the defender. Havertz in behind. Trying to do what we can. Saka winds up for the power shot. Thankfully, by doing so, allowed me the time to get in and get a tackle there. Moretti to Brewster. Moretti again, and well, the defence is drawn this way, then that. And Moretti's powering his way all the way through. And square his CHUBA AKPOM. And another former Arsenal player scores a goal for Sheffield United. Another apology. Sorry. Another goal for CHUBA AKPOM. Not sorry. 2-1 Sheffield United. Brilliant counter-attack. Gabriel certainly at fault there for allowing me to get past him with Moretti far too easily. But take nothing away from CHUBA. That's another goal for him this season. Come on, Rian, get that under control. Gabriel was at fault earlier. And we're looking to leave him behind again. And we have done. Max Lowe. CHUBA AKPOM in the middle. Little loft. CHUBA with a header. Tipped over the top by Ramsdale. Brilliant counter-attack denied by the former Sheffield United goalkeeper. Switch this with Brewster. Float it out. Almost trying to waste time more so than look for a third goal, I think. Fabio Vieira flattened. But it's our throw. I'll take this quickly. So much for wasting time, eh? There is the opportunity to score a third goal. We might as well try and take it. Oh, no! Ryan Brewster with the spectacular, but spectacularly wide, not spectacularly in. Ben White putting his head where he certainly could have lost it. Oh, and Brewster loses the chance to guarantee 3 points. 90 seconds plus stoppage to go. Martinelli. Jesus behind the line. Yes, Arnell. He's not give a foul for that, has he? I've just run off with it. If they score from this. Controversy at Bramall Lane. Get up. Well up. Austin. Up again. Well up, Rian. Yes, CHUBA. Doing what we can to delay them. Saka with the worldie. Cannons off Jesus. And I can't get rid of it. I'm trying my best. We've not yet done enough. Oh, no! Kai Havertz with the best assist you'll see all day. We just couldn't quite get rid of it properly. And as the last kick of the game is taken, it's one that will earn Arsenal a point. Oh, man, this assist, the give and go from Martinelli and then this swept finish is really nice, but it's all about the assist from Kai. It's a brilliant Arsenal goal. That's annoying, isn't it? A 1-1 draw against Everton. A 2-2 draw against Arsenal. If only the effort from Rhian Brewster had gone in at the other end. We'd have definitely taken the win. 2 draws from the jaws of victories. It could have been 6 points today. It's only 2 thus far, with Fulham to sim next and then Crystal Palace at the end of the day. We hope we take more than just 2 from these 2. Fulham away then. Bernd Leno, Kenny Teta, Tosin Adarabioyo, Issa Diop and Pedrosa, the back. The back 4. I've just noticed that with my home kit and their home kit, it wasn't a kit clash if we were playing the game. It most certainly is a kit clash here, though. How is red and white stripes with black shorts a white circle? And mind, especially when our away kit is all white, which would have been a white circle. Well, Solly March gives Fulham a 1-0 lead, and I'm afraid I'm probably not going to be able to commentate on this properly because, well, you're seeing what I'm seeing. We barely got out of our own half in this first half, and they've hit the woodwork and then turned it home. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the former Sheffield United striker, makes it 2-0 Fulham. Remember when I said I wanted more than just 2 points from the next 2 games? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to beat Crystal Palace to do that. Corner for Fulham in the last minute, and we are going to have to settle for defeat here at Craven Cottage. Not what we were after on this particular occasion. Thank you very much. Manchester United get a massive 5-1 win in their match day. We're now playing at the midweek stage. Progress, youth development. It's not the aim of this save, really. Not the aim of this save. Standings, we're still 3rd, thanks to our 2 points, but we're now 7 points off top, where we started today's proceedings. Now, Manchester City have won all 3 of their games so far today, and hopefully we can win at least 1 of our 4 games today, because I bloody need 3 points, please. Crystal Palace with Vicente Waita in goal, Devin Wrench, Hermoso, Fardiol and Mitchell. Ollie Skip and Shek Tagore holding, with Michael Elise, Eberechiesi and Steffi Mavadidi on the wing, with Andy Delvaux up top. Strongish side for Palace, to be fair, but they're languishing in the bottom half. Certainly are there for the beating, and given the way that things have gone today, having led 2 games and only managed to draw them both, I'd certainly like to win this one and get back to winning ways. I want to turn Bramall Lane into a proper fortress. If we'd have held on against Arsenal, you'd have said that it really was, but unfortunately we couldn't do it. We can restore our reputation if we can win here. Oh! But we're nearly 1-0 down already. A double save from Dean Henderson ensures that we don't trail early doors. But we very nearly did. Elise to Eze. We're going that way. He's kept it in play and then given it straight to George Baldock. Tarpal. Eze with the option to play the ball through. Ollie Skip to Eberechiesi again. Oh, it's a brilliant through ball. Delors with a back heel, which was ingenious, but couldn't find his teammate. What a goal that would have been by Crystal Palace. That would have rivaled Arsenal's equaliser. In fact, it probably would have been better than it as well, given the nature of the through ball to the striker in the first place. Ooh. All right. Palace mean business, don't they? CHUBA AKPOM into Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Let's show them that we mean business ourselves, shall we? Back to Jayden Bogle, out of his feet. Deliver the ball. Sousa's there. I've got no one to play it to in the centre of the pitch whatsoever. No midfield there at all. So, spring a lovely ball out to Max Lowe. Who actually play it short. That didn't quite work. Vinny Sousa's the one we're going to have to go back to again. Running out of options here centrally. Sousa takes it on himself, but Bernie beats the man. Oliver Bernie! We take the lead again. Ollie back in the starting lineup and back on the score sheet. Let's not draw this one, please. Elise turns on it nicely. I can't get to him. He's away from it. And again. And it's going to fall for Eze, and Henderson with a big left arm ensures that Palace don't equalise. Eze with the corner. Short to Elise. They are the dynamic duo at Crystal Palace, aren't they? And Elise continuing on at Crystal Palace now with a brand new 4-year deal after not joining Chelsea. Eze with the delivery, looking for Elise again, but CHUBA AKPOM on defensive duties this time. And Moretti and Ollie McBurney again. McBurney for a second time. Oh, calamity at the back, but Waita holds on. Forward to Moretti. Well, we'll go straight to CHUBA. He's played the other side of the defender than I anticipated, but it's worked. And CHUBA's in the box here. CHUBA AKPOM from the reins. Set it out and whip it wider. He's kind of kicked that straight. It's gone well over the top of the bar. It's a good opportunity that we haven't taken. But so far, for the first time, our 1-0 half-time lead is still intact. And at the minute, we look likely of maybe being able to take that to the end of the game. Max Lowe, Moretti's in a good spot. AKPOM even more so. Souza should win this header. Ref. That's a push in the back and a foul, pal, I think you'll find. Andy Delors with options. Egan gets back nicely. Ahmed Hozic, Baldock. Short there is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. About to come off the pitch for John Fleck. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Moretti will go back to the Ox, who's going to look for McBurney here, who has the option out wide to play the 1-2 with Ollie McBurney. And it's going to skew free to CHUBA AKPOM to slam us. 2 goals to the good for the first time today. That will be 3 points, thank you very much. We'll keep ourselves in the top 4 for now. It might not be top. It might be quite away from top now. But still challenging for a European spot this season. And who knows, all it takes is a turn in form for someone else. The same way that we've had today. And we might be challenging for a title again, albeit unlikely. This is the expected fall-off we were waiting for after the fantastic start to the season with the opening 10. The next 4 not quite as good, but only losing 1, winning 1 and drawing 2 is still not bad at all, to be honest, for a side in their second season in the Premier League. Anything better than 9th is an improvement on last year, and so far we are very much better than 9th. Might be 3-0 up before the end of the game if CHUBA can find the angle for the shot here. He's got support arriving. McBurney in the middle. First time from Ollie. It's a good save by Waita. We won't extend the advantage again. AKPOM gets man of the match. Rightly so. And a fantastic performance again from our main man, our number 11. A match-winning performance once again from our main man. Up top with a number 11. Although Ollie McBurney more involved this time than of late. Good block. And that will be game. Not only does he get the win, we'll get a clean sheet too, which is very pleasing because we haven't been keeping many of those recently, have we? So we have been giving up a number of chances in pretty much every game that we played, but keeping the goals scored tally to a minimum in each game. 0, 1, 1 and 2. No, 0, 1, 2 and 2. West Ham next as we get another set of monthly scouting reports. I'm not going to replace Egan as captain, thank you very much. Souza is growing well and up to 82 now, which is fantastic. Unhappy with his contract, even though he signed it this year, so cheers, pal. Please give me something to get excited about in the Youth Academy. We are hoping to maintain at least a top 6 position between now and the end of the season. The electric start to the year puts us in a great spot to try and see that through. But for the time being, I don't know if we will be able to maintain that for the whole year. The signings that we make in January certainly could make or break that attempt. And you guys will be the ones deciding on who those players are. So please do keep those suggestions coming in. If there's a suggestion you agree with, then do thumbs it up as well, whilst also leaving your own comment. And it will certainly help the more popular ones rise to the top. And then we can act upon it, of course. I do currently have a sizable transfer budget available to me, but of course, that's only because of the Patreon players. We've been keeping a tab of it. We have 40 million to spend, despite the fact there is 90 million in the bank. So 40 million to spend, but who do I spend it on? You guys are going to have to tell me. Coming up over the next couple of episodes, We've got the very busy month of December, where we will have cup football as well. Against Arsenal here, away from home. Is that going to be... Yeah, that'll be the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. If we can get through that, then the semi-finals will come in January, of course, which will be another very busy month if we do. It's a strong end to the month, isn't it? Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United in all competitions. Yikes, we're going to have to do well at the beginning of the month because the end of the month probably won't go that well. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel. We're back now from the break, so come and join me on stream as well. I'll see you next time.